welcome back. It's not white, it's the light reflecting off it. I've had to have the PS3 in, so that's Alice, you've said it before. There's a reason I've got the PS3 in, not the PS2, because I've got it here. While I'm on the subject, a channel popped up yesterday, or the day before, on YouTube. It's supposed to be a retro repair channel. He wears gloves, he doesn't speak, and he doesn't repair really, at all. He did a PS2, which was silver. It was supposed to be, he picked it up for I think £5 or something, and it was dirty on top. And apparently it didn't read discs or anything. The dirt on top, you could clearly see it was just smudged on there by hand. Yeah. He took the whole thing apart to get to the CD and just dabbed it with a dry cotton bud, nothing else, and then put it all back together and then just wiped it clean basically. But you could see all the ports, brand spanking new, never been used, so it was obviously a display piece that he'd used and just got a bit of mud out of his garden. If it was a problem with the lens, it just needed cleaning. You don't need to take it apart to do that. You can actually buy a CD which is a lens cleaner. It's purposely made for that. A couple of quid off of Amazon. Then he went and did, what was it, yesterday? I think it was PS1 yesterday. Same thing. Pointless. In other words, fake channel. Can't repair anything. Yeah. I wasn't going to make this video, but because I'm doing this for me. But I thought, well, I haven't made a video for, I think it's about a month. So I thought, I'll surprise you with a video. Surprise. What we're going to do to the PS2, I used to have on here is MacBoot and a hard drive installed in it. But it was an ID hard drive and it was an old one and it went a bit funny. Yeah, so I got a SATA hard drive and I had that installed in it. And then when I was putting everything away, I lost the adapter for the SATA hard drive. I don't know what it was. So I just took it out and just put the backing back on it and just kept it, so I played the CDs instead. So, because I want to put it back to that, which isn't really modern, because you're not modern, you're just sticking in a hard drive, which was made to have an hard drive in anyway. If I can get this open. Got another one. Yeah. Again, it's a SATA, so not the ID one. That cover's on there for. Let's get rid of that. Let's get that off of there. Right, hard drive I've got. 500 gigabyte hard drive. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it downstairs in a minute and install games onto it. I'll show you how to install them and how to set the font. You have to format this first to PS2. You can't just buy one off of the internet and then just plug it in, because it won't work. You have to format it, but you need a software, so I'll show you which software as well, and then I'll show you how to transfer games across to it. I think there's some games on here anyway. I can't remember how many, only about 3 or 4, not many. And then you need MacBoot. You know, I had this on a memory card already, but I didn't label the memory card and I don't know where it is. So I thought, well, while I'm ordering that, rather than make one of these again, I might as well just order one. They're a pain in the, well, they're not a pain in the rear, they're just a pain in the rear to make. Just a standard, well, it looks like a standard memory card for the PS2. There is another way. You can get the ones where it's a memory card like that and it has a little SD slot in here. And the idea is you take the SD card out, put it into your PC, download the ISO files onto it, which are the games, in other words, games ROMs, but we call them ISOs. Download them onto your memory card, plug that into there, plug that into your PS2, and then you can play them direct from that. Now that you probably think, well, why didn't you do that? Because it's a lot easier. Yeah, one, it's not a lot easier because they're a nightmare to get hold of, and two, when you have got hold of them, it's not as simple as just plugging it in. They say plug and play, but it's not. You have to mess about with it. A lot of software, well, not a lot, 2. MacBoot, you've got to install yourself, I think. And then there's another one, a file management system, which you have to install and then set it to that, and it's a pain in the rear, basically. So that's that. Right. So I'm going to go downstairs now and set that hard drive up, and then we'll come back up, and then hopefully that's worked and we can carry on. So let's go and do that now. Oh, yeah, not much better, is it? No. Right. So once you've got an SSD, solid state drive, mine's a 500 gigabyte solid state drive. You'll need a SATA to USB, so you can connect it to your PC. You can get them off of Amazon. The one I've got is universal, so it does IDE and SATA as well. Once you've got that, you need to connect it to your computer. This cable here is the power lead to it. It's only because I couldn't be bothered to get down behind the TV, so ignore that. Yeah, so once you've connected it up to your computer, I'm going to go on Google and type in WinHip. WINHIIP. WINHIIP. Hit enter. Right, as you can see, this one's already highlighted. You can see it's off the screen. Yeah, there you go. I'll move over there, shall I? Is this zoomed in or no? Where's my mouse? I'll get there in a minute, honest. Right, yeah, so once you've googled for WinHip, it'll come up and it'll say www.ps2home.com. Yeah, that's where you want to go. So you click on the WinHip link, it takes you to their page. Oh Jesus, no, you can't see me. Well, scroll down and it'll say WinHip version 1.7.1, 1.7.6, and a RAR file's compressed file. So if you haven't got an uncompression software like a RAR or WinZip, you need to get it. Click on that, it downloads, then unzip it. And then once it's unzipped, you can start it. I've already got it started, but I'll show you in a minute. Go to downloads. Yeah, there it is. So I've extracted, oh, I'm back again. I've extracted it already. If you open it, and here it says WinHip, yeah, application. If you right click on that, right click on it. So highlight it, right click on it, and it says run it as admin at the top here. You need to run it as an admin. Don't just run it, because you won't see your hard drive. So once you've run it as admin, down here, this will pop up. Oh, I've gone again. Bloody camera. Yeah, well, this will pop up. I'll zoom into that so because you can't see me anyway. It'll say select drive up here. Once it's started, click on select drive, and it'll drop a little menu down for what drives you've got. Make sure it's your SATA or your IDE drive that you've plugged in to the USB. At the moment, it's drive 1, and you notice it says PS2. That's because I've already formatted it. So that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to select that drive that you want, like that, and then you'll have to format that down here. It says format drive down here. So once you've formatted it, it formatted to PS2, so the PS2 knows where it is. As you can see, I've got games in there already, 19 of them at the minute. I'm going to add a couple of games now. So click on image, add image. Now before we start this, you need to find your source for to download your ISOs. That's the PlayStation 2 files, the games, your backups. I'm not endorsing that you download pirated games. These are all backups of games I've got. Sort of. Well, most of them. Well, yeah, I've got them. If you know what I mean. So yeah, backup games. So now I'll just type in PS2 ISO in Google and it'll bring you up sites, what have them. But yeah, it should technically only be your backups. Down here, add image. Image files, click on it and it'll open this window here. Now it says add image. Click on that and it'll open this one. Now all mine are in downloads at the moment because I haven't put a folder on for PS2. So you see here, Canis came. To most gamers, you know exactly what that is. It's Bully. Rockstar game. So we'll add that, because I haven't got that on there at the moment. I'll add another one. You can do multiple ones all at once. Destroy all humans. I don't think I've added that. And I don't think I've added what's the other one? Pacific. There it is. Heroes of the Pacific. I think that's it. Just check. I think I've got them. So once I've added them, so you can see I've got 3 ISOs there, 3 games. Just click start, and now it's transferring them across onto your hard drive. So I won't bore you with this, so we'll skip to the next bit. Well, the next bit's pretty easy, because now we're going to disconnect the hard drive and go back upstairs. So if you got everything I just said there, well done. If you haven't, rewind it and play it slower. I try and go slow, but because I'm used to it, it's just going straight through it. That was easy, wasn't it? So now on the back of the PS2, let's port here. It's just a little blank plate. Take it off. You don't need it. This is where your hard drive goes. Now, these fit 2.25, 2.5 or 3.5 hard drives. The 2.5 camera. The 2.5's a laptop hard drives, basically. The other ones with laptops use. Well, they used to. They don't anymore, I don't think. This is a 3.5. I think it's that way. So plug that into that. Now, really, you want a bracket on here to hold it on, but I don't move the PS2 once it's in situ, so it shouldn't move, I hope. I really want to seal the bottom. So if you look, the circuit board here, the bottom, yeah, well, that drops down on here. So you don't touch it, but it'll be close to it, and I don't want that making contact with that. So you can use a bit of paper or a bit of cap tape. What I'm going to use, masking tape. So just a bit of that. All it is just to protect that. It's not doing anything. I just don't want it touching that bottom plate. So if you've got one like that and the circuit board's on the bottom, so that doesn't work. You might want to do this just to protect it. That's all you need, just like that. It's not going to make the hard drive heat up anymore. So don't worry about that bit. I can't show you. So basically, there's the hard drive. Just slide it in, push, and then your 2 screws here, which you want to screw in. So underneath this label here, there's a little network, but oh, there's not on this one. Normally, on normally on these, under that label there is a network port. There's not one on this one. Yeah, I think that's a knockoff. I've just bought. Never mind. Yeah. Get your back up. You don't need to be down there. Yeah. You know, memory card. Plug that into the memory socket. I'm going to take this over there, plug it in, and it'll probably do some fancy things, and we'll see how we look. Yeah. Looks like we've got a controller to fix and a battery. No, hang on a minute. Right. Yeah. I'm going to power it on now. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Quite far away, aren't you? Never mind. So we'll power it on, see what it does. I can't remember if I have to update the BIOS on it, I can't remember. But we'll find out. Free back boot, you just saw it flash on the screen. I can't remember this. I think it's HD loader. I think. Or not. I just saw it there. I'm just about to stop the camera. There we go. Can you, oh, you don't need to see me anyway. Right, so these are the games what we've installed. There, all these games. One we can go straight into. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll show you. Where's Quan? Oh, that's in Spanish. I hope not. So just select it, click on it. España, French, Armenian, Dutch. No, don't want any of that. No. Unfortunately, it's in Spanish. I've downloaded the wrong one of Quan. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what you said. Oh, the volume. There we go. That's it. That's all you have to do. But like I said, back up. Back. Yeah. Backup games. Remember that. Otherwise it's piracy, apparently. Quan is the most sought after game on PS2. To get a copy of it, UK PAL, English, full English, not the German version or the French version, the European version. PAL UK, you're talking 500 quid just for the game. You can actually pay more than that. There's one on there which is £5,000 just for a copy of it. 5,000. But that's because he sent it off to get it graded, which graded is just a load of bollocks, really. But basically, how you do it. Unfortunately, if you want to get into another game, you can't just back out. That's really disturbing. It's a good game though. It's Irrigation. It's a bit like Silent Hill, but in Japan, and better, a lot better. Yeah, it's a scary, good game. I think the only way you can do this is by resetting the PS2. Right, so the Mac boot is in port 1, memory slot port 1. So just go down, HD loader again, press enter. All the other bits are like options and stuff like that. Don't need to mess about with them. I don't mess about with them, don't need to, just leave it on this. Factory settings as it's called. So again, all the games you've got, it tells you down here, it tells you how big the games are, it tells you how big your hard drive is, which is 465, it should be 500 but it's close enough. And we've got 354 free, so we've used 110 gigabytes on these games. Now remember there's only 29 games on here and we've used 110 gigabytes. So you having a 40 gig IDE hard drive, you're not getting many games on that. Yeah, 40 gig you're probably going to get 10 games on it tops. So you need a fairly decent size because most PS2 games are about 2 gigabytes. What's this one? Haunted House. Yeah. So that's it. That's as easy as that. It's not technical. Anybody can do it. Dead easy. You haven't got to mod anything. When you want it to go back to the normal PlayStation, all you have to do is just take the Mac boot memory card out, and it's back to normal PlayStation. Or you can just stick a CD in and it was played, but you won't be able to save it because it's a different memory card. So you'll need to take that out to put your memory card in to save your progress in your games. You now have got 29 games on here, what I want. Most of the ISO games on certain sites I don't want. These are the only ones I was after, and a few extras. It's only so I'm not using my discs, because some of those discs, they're not cheap. They're like 80-90 quid a piece. For a PS2 game, that's a lot. Yeah, I'm going to have to sort that out and find out what that is rattling it. I won't do a video on that because that's not teaching you anything. Don't know what that is. I must have dropped it. I blame my daughter because her and her boyfriend came over to play DOA 2. So they must have broke it. Not me, I'm not ever hounded. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's how easy it is. You can get the Mac bootloader and the cradle for the hard drive off of Amazon. I think 40 quid for the pair, or 30 quid for the pair. And if you want a hard drive, if you haven't got one lying around, make sure if you're going to get the SATA terminal, you need a SATA hard drive. You can't use a IDE hard drive, there is a difference. So yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching. Any problems, drop them down in the comments and I'll completely ignore them because I can't be bothered to answer. Thanks for watching. See you soon. See ya.